Do you know how the Tsukiyama family really gets their opinion? You go to the window, I'm getting it now, open the door, whoa! See? And then 5 minutes later, you have someone open that door right now. He'll be like, yes sir, it's me master. All you gotta do, whoa! Like, what the fuck? It's just like, the fucking entire family is a bunch of fucking nutcase inbreed motherfuckers. And it's like, I'm kind of liking the fact that Tsukiyama isn't the only crazy guy in the entire family. I gotta say, I like that. I think that's a nice little touch that they got. So we get to see the first thing of this chapter. We actually get to see his father himself, like, talking about, you know, oh, like, I want to make him like a Kakuja, you know, like, it'll be best if we could turn him into one, like, sooner. But the problem is that with their family is that since the repeated marriages and inbreeding that people are having in the Tsukiyama family, there are C cells that have a genetic vulnerability, and that's easily interfered with. So it seems like Tsukiyama's like kind of the less impure fucking motherfucker out of the entire family, which is interesting. I'm gonna say that. As you say, it's like, oh, like when he screams out, he's like, oh, I'm just completely flustered. It's like, ah! Scream out in the fuck, scream out to the heavens, man. You know, just pull some fucking Carmen and shit and all that. Just like scream to the fucking heavens. You know, it's so fucking weird. But it's like we kind of went back to the whole like kind of cases and like stuff with the whole thing with like Sasaki and his group, and he's now going to be doing the investigation of the Rosewild group, and it's like I like that. And maybe the fact that we actually got to see Aogiri in this chapter and see what they've been up to, and seeing, you know, we've got sort of Tadara again, we've got sort of like Takizawa's there, like Ayato, and it's like when she went fucking nuts when she was like saying, you know, what's so funny, Takizawa, and he's just like, oh, she went to save Sasaki, like Ayato, like that, trying to like get fucking Hinami like killed and shit, and he's like rushing over there, and it's just his face is like, I'm gonna fucking kill you fucking piece of shit, like that. And like just Tara just grabbing his skull is like, you stop it, you like, the one who acted independently is you. And Hinami is like, we should just replace the replacement again. It's like, he isn't even that like just like isn't that big in Aogiri anymore. It's just like, you know, all those people that died, like, you know, Jason, the Bin brothers, all the people in Aogiri, are they just replaceable? And he's just like, yeah, you know, stray dogs like you should just behave like stray dogs. Then he's like, fuck, I'm just gonna sit down. Like, he's like, and you see like a little flashback of like how Hinami like joined it, like them and everything. It's like she joined them like, it seemingly like, because remember she was with Banjo at first, so I'm kind of curious like what exactly happened straight after that. Like what was what actually generally happened? Like, did like Banjo like get lost with her? Like, did they get attacked? Did Banjo die? Like, I want to know, like, what happened to him? Like, that's one big question. Like, where's Banjo at? Because Banjo's fucking cool. Banjo's a cool fucking character. We're looking forward to, like, when we actually find out what his fate was. Like, since we've seen, like, I think we've seen, like, every other character at the moment, well, apart from Rise and, like, maybe Kano and a few others, but it's like, where were they? And you see, like, you know, that she was talking to him and saying, like, oh, that's a relief, you know, you kind of remind me of your sister, you know, because of that face that you have. And it's just like, it was weird. And, like, even she was sharing information with, like, Sasaki, talking about, you know, pretty much several of the new members are S-rated and above, like everyone, like Takizawa, that new girl that was introduced, like, I forget her name, but she had, like, the school kind of, like, tail, little ponytail, like, going around her. Like, Ayato, obviously, is probably, like, S-class, I'd imagine, by now. Like, Tada is S-class. Like, so, that's kind of interesting. Like, every fucking powerful person that they got is, like, an S-rank. And then, I don't know, I kind of got a bit emotional around by the end of the chapter. And she was, like, passing her, like, some reading material and saying, keeps calling her, like, big brother. And it's just, like, you know, no matter how much I try, I can't become Kaneki. Like, I'm sorry. And it's like, you know what? You are Sasuke, he's Kaneki. But it's like, the way you overthink things like this, you're just like my big brother either way. And it's just like, you may not be the big brother that I love, but you are that big. You still act like the big brother I know. In a way, it's really weird, but it's like, she knows he's there and he knows that he cares. And it's just like, everyone loved my brother. And he's like, what am I going to do? Because she's been there for a while. She's been like there for like a 4 years. So like, Sasuke's been taking care of her. He's making sure like getting up to no shit or anything like that. And like, even he's thinking there like, what do I want to do? Do I want to save her? I'm helping out a ghoul, like, and that has nothing to do with it. But it's like those Lelands are messing up with him, and then we see at the end that Kijima, like, associate special class, and you see, like, him, like, that motherfucker, like, in his fucking suit and everything. It's like, well, he certainly looks like an interesting motherfucker, I'll tell you that. He's like, he looks like he reminds me of, like, that weird thing that was in E3, like with the Square Enix panel. They had that weird little guy come in with like the circle round head for like the Nier thing. I think he's like supposed to be a Nier character. He reminds me of that because he looks like a fucking nut job. But on that, it was a great chapter. I really enjoyed it. Get it like a 7.5 out there. Got a lot of build up for like the Aogiris and like everything that was going on. So I really enjoyed it. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always. And remember, wow! I'm just gonna do that now every time I probably think of like his fucking father now. But I'll see you guys next time.